if somebody gave it to him and he wouldn't react right away, he would just bide his time, and when the right moment arose, he brought his elbows into play, which he became famous for.
You'd either get a good stick or a good elbow or something just as a reminder that he was going by. And he used such a short hockey stick that he could do a lot of damage with it. These teeth you see here are courtesy of Gordie Howe.
Gordie is right behind me, and he has one arm around me. It sticks around here. So he's right here in my ear. So as we're going in, get close to the boards, Gordie said, "Red, how's the wife?" And I started to turn to say, "Oh, she's..." And whoa! He put me right through the boards almost. I left my footprints right in the boards.
The puck drops, and Gordie gives me an elbow right in the mouth. And I went like this, and I felt it, and I said, and I could feel the blood. And I said, "And you used to be my so-and-so idol." He looked back and he says, "What you say?" I said, "Oh, nothing, Mr. Howe, absolutely nothing."
The first time that I played against Gordie, the puck got in a little mix-up, and I was fishing for it, and I got my stick under one of his skates, and I gave it a yank, and down he went. He kind of glared at me. I thought, "Oh man," I wanted to say, "I'm sorry, Mr. Howe, I didn't mean it," but I didn't. But later on in the game, he stuck me in the middle of the chest with the blade of his stick, boy. Left a big welt across my chest. He had lots of room when I was out there.
If you learn to play a little rough and shade the rules a little bit, sometimes you get a little more respect. And respect gives you a little more room. And you get a little more room to maneuver, then you're going to be a better hockey player.
We played Detroit in Detroit around Christmas time. And they had a pack house in Detroit there. And right off the bat, they pass the puck to Gordie, and he comes down and scores a goal on me, and he says, he knew it was going in, he just said, "Merry Christmas, John."
In 1971, after an amazing 25 seasons with Detroit, 43-year-old Gordie Howe retired. 2 years later, the Houston Aeros of the newly formed World Hockey Association drafted Gordie's sons, Mark and Marty. Colleen Howe suggested a comeback.
The smile on my face indicated that I loved the idea, so that was it. I went down and I had so much fun, and my God, I felt like a kid again.
Gordie Howe came to the WHA where, I couldn't believe a man who was 50 years old playing in the WHA. And to me, it was phenomenal to see a guy who had dominated the game so much in the National Hockey League, who was at that age, 50 years old, and be able to perform at the level he was performing.
Playing alongside his sons, Gordie led Houston to 2 league championships. In 1977, Howe joined the New England Whalers. And in the 1979 WHA All-Star Game, 51-year-old Howe lined up alongside a 17-year-old rookie.
I remember sitting there, I was petrified, I was so nervous, and I leaned over Gordie, and I really believe he was almost sleeping. He kind of had his eyes closed, and he was just sitting there before the game, and I said, "Gordie," I said, "I'm scared to death." And he goes, "So am I." I remember saying, "Oh yeah, right." I remember thinking, "Oh my goodness." So he goes, "Just win the face-off, dump it in my corner, and get to the front of the net." And I scored 9 seconds into the game, and I remember saying, "My gosh, this guy, does he ever end?"